All right, BrewSports basketball. How you guys doing? Hey, look, we're coming up to the final parts of the season. There are only 3 weeks left, including the week that starts tonight. What's really great is that we actually have a lot of drama still. No one has clinched their division, though Josh Dobson is literally a win or a Swenson loss away from clinching his division. Currently, Dobson has joined Elmer and Mason as owners who have clinched a playoff spot. And Andrew has also clinched a playoff spot. Sorry about the dramatic pause there. A little pregnant pause to build the tension or something. Anyway, let me show you what I've been looking at this morning. All right, so as you can see here are the current standings with 6 games to go. Swenson still is alive for the division, although he was just swept, as was Dobson, as was Aaron. So that entire division kind of sucked it up. In fact, the best owner in the division this week was Chris. I laugh, I jest, but he's actually not that far behind in points. 1,500 or so, whatever. You look at the Bach-to-Bach division, and Andrew has clinched. They currently have 4 teams in this 8-team playoff with it pretty solidly as well. Because you have Elmer at number 1, you have Josh at number 2, you have Andrew at number 3, and he's clinched. And then you have Dana at in the 4th spot. And I'll go over the seeding here in just a minute. And then we finally have somebody who has decided to take over the Hold My O'Doul's division. And that's Matt. Matt now has a 2-game lead. He just swept this week. And that 2-game lead is most likely insurmountable because nobody likes to win games in this league, in this division. Here's the deal, though. 0 people have been eliminated. And I just got to point this out. That is a lot of losing. If you were to go back to week 9, when Merrifield was 9-9, you would not have imagined that this would eventually turn into a 1-17 run or an 0-16 run in 8 consecutive weeks. You know what, though? Testament to Joey. He sets his lineup every week, so there's that. There is some activity that is happening. We do have the toilet bowl, which does help determine our draft order through the lottery. So just to be clear on that as well. But that's what we're looking at with 6 games left to go. Let me go over the seeding for you right now. In first place, the number 1 seed is Elmer at 28-8. He's currently won 8 consecutive or 4 consecutive weeks with sweeps. The 2nd seed is Dobson at 25-11. The 3rd seed is Matt at 16-20. The 4th seed is Josh at 27-9. He had a big rebound week this week. The 5th seed is Andrew at 21-15. The 6th seed is Swenson at 19-17. The 7th seed is Dana. Dana moves up, getting closer to that 500 mark. He's won a bunch in a row as well. And then the 8th seed is Aaron at 16-20. Technically, Aaron could be caught by Lance, Eric, Chris, and Merrifield. But I have to admit that at this point, it seems like the 8 teams are almost set, right? And the only noise that could really happen is if Eric turns it on or Lance turns it on to catch Matt or Aaron. Although at this point, I find it highly unlikely that any of these teams that are at the top 8 are going to be caught. All right, that is your update for this morning. There's a lot going on. We also have some baseball. We had spring training this week. Kickoff, which is fantastic. We are about a week and a half away from the World Baseball Classic. That's going to be fun. And so there's just a lot going on. And then in April, we'll have the NFL team draft. So we've just got all sports that are alive right now in the fantasy world. So I will chat with you later. Peace.